this is more than just your typical edgy anime of the season. I know I was explaining this last review of Gleipnir, but this time it's completely certified that this show, man, the show will probably bring out a best girl and probably the most interesting thriller, or probably horror, depends how people will see it, of the season and probably the year. We'll have to see what else comes out throughout the year as well. But still, Gleipnir has been extremely popular lately, and I am glad it is, man. I wasn't sure because I thought people would just see this as just, oh, some regular edgy anime, but it's not. Claire is a very, very amazing character, and I just can't stop saying it. Her character is just something you don't usually see. Usually, you see these over the top, extreme egos most times. Gasai, where they're extremely yandere, extremely creepy, or extremely shy, always to the extreme. Where Claire is pretty more of a mystery in a way. She has devious thoughts, but yet she still feels human emotion as well. She has regret, fear, sadness. She likes to play around, tell jokes. She has all that stuff. So it determines on the mood of how she acts. Sometimes the turn that she's trying to cheer you up, she'll joke around, but she'll do it in the wrong way, a very erotic way. Or when she's serious, she's completely emotionless. And some people were saying, could she be a psychopath in a way, where she can just clear up her emotions? Or probably she's just really good at controlling their emotions. A lot of psychopaths are able to do that, but doesn't mean they are one. But anyways, dissecting her character is very fascinating because you don't see these kind of well-balanced characters in these kind of animes. You just don't. It's impossible because, everyone has to do everything to the extreme all the time. And I'm repeating myself. So the thing I like they did first is pretty much the logic of using Suichi in the suit. First thing is when you get a power, you find out how to use it, how to activate it, and then you further on from there, how can you use it to your advantage? And what are your side effects, your weaknesses, stuff that pulls you back, your kryptonite in a way. So they were just trying to see what they have to do. First of all, the suit is empty, of course, we know that, but it's also extremely hot. So, and trust me, I know about dealing with mascot work. I did mascot work. For some reason, mascot work always has to be in the spring or summer. It can never be in the fall or winter. I don't know why, but it's always spring and summer around here, anyways. So it gets really hot, and you need to drink a lot of water. In fact, sometimes you have to walk people like 30 minutes, have them walk, and then take a break, then get back up for the next 30 minutes. It's torture. It's good money. Now, back on topic. They were training in a way, seeing what they could and cannot do. The suit's very hot, so she suggests to get naked, but Suichi said just wear a school uniform swimsuit. Makes sense, Those things are made for moisture. So that made a lot of sense. Now, going into it, they were using a cup to see how far they can do. Even though she's inside Suichi, and speaking of that, every time, I do like is on the reverse end, Most of the times it's always the girl saying, you're inside me and stuff, we're one and stuff. But no, it's the guy. It's in that interesting perspective, which you don't see in every anime. Again, it's nice to see. A bit awkward, but yet funny at the same time. I saw myself kind of, chuckling at it. So it was much appreciated. Now, they were trying to find the glass. Well, not find the glass, but who can reach the glass first. Of course, she's playing around. Suichi still has a bit of control of the body, even when she's inside it, but she has most of it. Now, for the next thing, she also knows that Suichi turned into a dog-like mascot. Of course, dogs have good smell. Since dogs have good smell, he could always find a way to track down his sister by smelling it. She also noticed, like I said, Claire is a good observer. She knows how Suichi is able to smell things out and sense certain type of people and what's going on. He has that kind of effect on things, which is pretty cool. So when he smelled the uniform, just shit hit the fan, man. Blood. She smell all that blood, smell all that death, and it's not just the parents. It's more than that. So many dead bodies, so many people were killed. She even explained of what she's seen when she saw her parents and her sister. The sister was there as this shadowy, weird figure, and the parents' corpse is just right there, and just says yes. So they went on a stakeout, and this is where you see them develop between the two. You get to see who they are. We know Suichi. There's not much to know about Suichi when it comes to personality-wise right now. You know, he's the typical main character in these kind of horror, thriller kind of anime. Every single time when there's a thriller anime, there's always that dude with glasses or the wimpy kid who's in the middle of all this but somehow survives in the end. It's always like this. But it's the interaction between Claire and Suichi that's really good. You know, even when there's at a grocery store, you know, just talking about doing a stakeout, him understanding that food she keeps eating. Sometimes she likes it cold, sometimes she likes it warm. It determines on the flavor that she eats. Makes sense, you know? Sometimes I like eating my Pop-Tarts frozen, and sometimes I like eating my Pop-Tarts toasted. All determines on the flavor. So I can completely understand that. Now, during the stakeout, sooner than expected, we get to see the sister. Like, already. She comes off, and she has this different appearance as someone who's full of regret, you know, guilt. Even though she was about to pull the trigger, but she had some lingering feelings, even though she was blinking them out so she could feel what she feels, and vice versa. But as it just, you can't block all your feelings away. If you're not a total heartless human who threw away their humanity, you can't block away your feelings. It's just not going to happen. Sorry. So, of course, she stopped her. But even if they did shoot her, it would have done nothing, because she just immediately turned to a shadow and she's already behind her. Just already. Which might be a very formidable opponent. I like these kind of stories. There's some stories out there in manga and anime where they show the main antagonist, the big boss, in the very beginning. And they show how powerful and intimidating they are. And then you get to see them towards the end, and you have to fight them. You have to get stronger, uncover the truth, build bonds and teams, and then you fight the final boss towards the end of the story. That's exactly like it is here. You know, you see the ultimate enemy, your main goal. She's there, so I have a feeling she's going to be there, then she's going to be gone. And then they have to meet some other people to get stronger and uncover the truth. I like those kind of stories. It's really good. But she's there, and the way they did it was so amazing. I love how they did this. That's how she was apologizing and how she regretted that she did this to them. And the entire time, everyone thought that she was talking to Claire. The question is, how would she know Claire was in the suit? In my mind, you might say, like, how she know she's in the suit? Come on. She's clearly, my sister already knew. She knew that it was time to Suichi, man. I knew too because I read the manga. But everybody else was shocked. Like, whoa, she's talking to Suichi. And then Claire, like, wait, what? She doesn't even know Claire's in the suit right now. All she knows is that there's another girl in there. And apparently this girl is a yandere. See, everyone was trying to say Claire might be a yandere. No, Claire's not a yandere. You don't know what Claire is. Claire is her own kind of species, okay? But the sister, which we haven't got a name yet, she's the yandere. She was acting shy and regrettable, and she didn't mind Suichi killing her. You saw how easy she just gave in. If it wasn't Suichi being there, she would have torn apart anybody else that was there. But instead, since that it was Suichi, she immediately stopped and listened to him. And she thought that she was going to die until she heard that voice. And now she is mad. She ripped the head off of that thing. Like, who's in there? This place belongs to me, she said. It belongs to me. Damn. That was good. So we got a nice little cliffhanger. And like I said before, this anime is really hot right now. So if you're not watching Gleipnir, you should watch it. You know, it's going to be good. Everyone's going to be talking about it. Then there are those who don't like it when everyone's talking about it for some reason. I don't know. But one more thing for ending off. The dude who was inside the vending machine, the guy who wears no shoes, he's an alien. He was talking to the coins. He wants people to take the coins. I guess whoever this dude is, he's an alien and he has probably machines from an advanced civilization, but he can't use machines to find these coins. So that's why he has to use humans to do it. And he believes that the humans are good-willed people, which is very interesting. But at the same time, he was talking to the coins. Could it be, just to explain this out, what I'm thinking is, the coins are sentient. Because why else was he talking to them? And he wants people to collect them. Because the robots can't do it. And when they collect them for as thanks, he gives them a wish. Just hold on with me right quick. That could be it. It makes sense. It really does. This is a spot, and I wish they didn't show that part right there. I really wish they didn't do that because it gave people already solved it just like that, And so I wish they didn't put that scene into the anime. Just did something else. The sister on her way to the town or something. That would have been better because this was a giant. You can't say a spoiler, but it spoiled the expectation of solving the mystery later on. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's my only pet peeve. That's all I have for this. Other than that, I can't wait for next week, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been the Madcrown on Anime. Signing off.